Hello from Sovereign Estate Wine. I'm Paul Sovereign, and this is my partner in crime, Terry Sovereign. This farm was the result of my father purchasing it back in 1968. And Terry, when I talked to her and brought her home to the farm, we looked it over and she started talking about wine and what could we grow wine here.
We weren't sure really where it was going to go. I mean, we always thought about having a winery and a tasting room. But of course, when you first plant your first vineyards, it's going to take several years before. But a couple things happened that were very interesting. We sought some help from a University of Minnesota program called MAST, which brings in agricultural students. And they sent us a fella from France, and he actually had winemaking experience. So that pushed us ahead to start making some small quantities of wine that would be indicative of what would happen in Minnesota when our grapes matured. We were told when we planted the vineyard that we had an ideal location, and that has proven to be so true in so many ways. Our soils are beautiful to produce wonderful mineralities in the wine. We don't have really high acids, even though some of the Minnesota varieties can be acidic. Our growing practices have just been impeccable vineyard, and that's large in part due to Isaac.
Here we are in the Marquette Vineyard. This is one of our first major plantings back in 2007. I'm with my son Isaac, the viticulturist. He has an interesting story about these grapes. They're now his. Go ahead, Isaac.
So my story starts in '07 when we planted this vineyard, and I was 7th grade at the time, had an opportunity to kind of grow up in this business and found an interest in it. And so with a little encouragement after high school, I went to Washington State for viticulture and enology, worked in the industry, found my way through some big wineries, learned a lot from a lot of great people out there, and then came back in 2016.
So the combination, Benjamin came to us right at the beginning, and he learned winemaking very quickly. He studied with some great winemakers and then took over the winemaking program.
Hi, I'm Ben. I'm the winemaker here. I also do the graphic design. So I really enjoy this place. I enjoy being here. I enjoy making wine. The first batch of La Crescent that I made, we entered into the local competition, the International Cold Climate Wine Competition, and it was the top wine in Minnesota. So we won the Governor's Trophy. This is the top Minnesota wine in the state for each year. So that was in 2014. So I've been a part of that competition since then. It has subsequently won with the Blue La Crescent in 2019, and then just this year, the Dry La Crescent 2022. So we're the first winery to get the top wine in Minnesota award 3 times.
We have a commitment to excellence, and that is seen in everything we do, whether it's the wine or how we manicure the farm, how we treat our customers. We really want our customers to have an experience when they're here, taste fabulous wines, but be in such a space that's so unlike any other place that they've been, that creates the memory of the wine. And that wine memory, all this is really called terroir. We're the people that are growing the grapes. It's the area that's growing the grapes. It's the grapes themselves. It becomes a lifestyle. So we have a wonderful lifestyle now that involves agriculture. So we're farmers. We won Family Farmer of the Year last year in Minnesota, which was a great honor because it's usually a dairy farm or corn farmer. So for a winery to get recognized as Family Farmers of the Year, that was really important to us. And all those recognitions just give us more confidence to go forward that we're doing the right thing. We're just very lucky and very fortunate to have this wonderful property.
Yeah, and fortunate to share it.